So as someone who has been flat their whole life, it's been super hard for me to grow my glutes. So I'm going to walk you all through the 4 exercises I did to go from this to this. First thing you gotta do is ditch the booty bands. So I'm starting with a superset. We're gonna start with 8 to 10 reps of B stance hip thrust. That's just a hip thrust on one side. And then once you've done both sides, you're gonna move on to hip thrust until failure. Next up is Romanian deadlifts. A lot of people struggle with this one, so I have a video pinned on my TikTok account where I explain how to do it. But basically, you're trying to push your hips back. You're going to feel your hamstrings stretching. So you can practice this with no weight, and then you should still feel your glutes and hamstrings stretching as you're pushing your hips back. I'm not gonna lie, the next one is really brutal and hard and just a pain in the ass, but no pain, no gain. So the next one is Smith machine step ups. In this one, you're gonna be stepping up with one leg. The other leg that's not doing anything, you're only tapping it on the floor lightly, so you're not actually pushing yourself off. If you push yourself off, that is cheating. And then the glute hyperextensions are like the cherry on top for the shelf. So this is going to grow your upper glutes. What you're going to do is grab your weight and then set the bench at the edge of your hips. Point your feet slightly out. Then on the way up, you're going to squeeze your glutes. You should not be feeling your lower back. So if you're feeling your lower back, you're doing it wrong or you're lifting too heavy. If you want to have a fat booty, but you don't know what the heck you're doing in the gym and you don't have 13K to spend on a freaking BBL, this is why I made the BBB 8-week booty challenge. So I made it as simple as possible, and I only put the basics in for you guys to learn how to train your glutes properly. So you're going to have access to my fitness app with 8 weeks of workouts, which include 2 lower body days with glute focus and 2 upper body days. You're also going to get some high protein recipes on the app, about 40 of them, and I try to include breakfast, lunch, dinner, sweet tooth, desserts, and some vegan recipes for y'all. So if you are ready to take your booty gains seriously, because this bootcamp is a little intense, if you're going to sign up, you need to be committed for 8 weeks and get all the workouts done. And I'm also going to have prizes for the people who just show the most engagement and commitment to this challenge.